Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Well, is it? Are we sure about that? Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome to Slay the Princess. You ever make a choice? You ever have it be the wrong choice? You ever wish that you could take things back? Well, too bad. This is Slay the Princess. You're gonna make wrong choices. Actually, I'm gonna make wrong choices, apparently. It's kind of like how with space was, where the whole point of space was that it's a never-ending story until you make the one choice that matters. Well, that probably isn't what this is. That was a different thing. But go watch In Space with Markiplier, why don't you? Hey, come on. It's a circular narrative where there's no premature endings and it never goes where you want it. Always a new surprise. Did you find the musical? So, Slay the Princess. Oh, the hero and the princess. I don't actually know the full details of what it's about. Ooh.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
Huh?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Why are you so quiet? Hold on, wait. Stop. You lies. Lie. You lie. You lied to me. All right, whatever.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh. What? Oh, God. Oh, my God. The end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget this. I'm not doing it. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. I'm going to go with this one because I haven't the foggiest clue of what I'm doing, but I know that the game's called Slay the Princess. So all this checks out with what I know about the experience.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Some Stanley Parable-ass thing going on here.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Uh-huh.
A warning before you go any further.
Uh-huh.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Right.
Don't believe a word she says.
Understood. Trust me. I get it. I understand the assignment. I've seen Ex Machina. I know what happens when you let your feelings, and by feelings, I mean your penis, get the best of you. I'm not gonna let that happen.
We're not gonna go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Wait, voice of the hero. What are you talking about?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Why do you sound the same, though? All right, whatever. Gonna ignore that. Doesn't matter to me. I know the name of the game.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Uh-huh.
The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
Uh-huh.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Uh-huh.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Take the blade, I suppose.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
You're right. I like that my little hand has a dagger in it now. I don't know if that's exactly how the sky would move if I was moving around, but yeah.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Probably.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Uh-oh.
Who's there?
Nobody.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Well, I mean, it kind of is her basement, so I suppose that's true.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Not gonna manipulate me. Hi! I think I'm here to kill you. Hey!
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Okay, you got it.
You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Well, I mean, I thought that's the whole thing. I thought everyone was aware of what's happening here. Thought that.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Hello.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the
Nice
basement.
bracelet.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Well.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yep. Nope. I mean, what? Yeah, wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
I can talk just as good with it in my hand.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked?
Why would I can talk and hold. My hands are very unconnected to my mouth.
Don't you dare.
I wouldn't.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I'm tightening.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
I got the strongest grip, princess. You think I haven't been training to grip this? Yeah, I'll never let go.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Yep, I do that.
No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Uh-huh.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just... I'm not dropping the blade, lady. I know I'm here. I'm here to kill the princess. I'm here to slay the princess. I know that's the whole thing. That's the name of the game. There's no way that I'm gonna be tricked into not doing this, right? There's no way I'm gonna be tricked. Clearly, I'm being manipulated. Even just talking is hesitation. And there's one thing that I don't do, and that's hesitate.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
No hesitation!
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Why I got a bird hand? Why I got a bird hand?
Oh,
Oh.
this is it, isn't it?
Well, I mean...
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
I don't know.
But is it over? Really over?
I don't know. Of course it is! Of course! It's called Slay the Princess. I slayed the princess. I don't care what she believes. My power of belief is so much stronger.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
Knew it.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Job done.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Well, I mean, it's not easy to kill someone, even if it has to be done to save the
You
world.
did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. but it was for the greater good.
It was.
One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
You know, it's kind of already gone.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, let's just get out of here. Although I do feel
the cabin door,
pretty good.
Ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I'm so glad you're keeping an open mind.
Listen, I do what I'm told. I came here because the title was what it was.
This is what's best for everyone.
Thank you.
Trust me.
This is some serious Stanley Parable-ass shit.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
I sure haven't.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
I don't know. Huh? Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy! I'm happy, damn it! You put your mind to something, if you really believe it, you are that. You think, therefore you am, and I don't think, actually, therefore I am not. But what I am is happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
He? Why is he capitalized? Is this the emperor that's talking to? Is this the emperor of mankind? Is this the emperor? No, we're happy.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess.
Okay.
More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Yeah.
Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
What do you mean?
The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears.
Right. I'm happy and deaf.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Wow. That sounds great. Yeah! Yeah! Yippee! First try! I am the king of Slay the Princess! I knew it. I knew it. I knew I was gonna be great. I knew I was the greatest, actually. I knew that I was beyond anyone's ability to understand how good I am at this game. No one will be able to beat that. No one, none, zero, zip. No one's gonna be able to beat that. No, that. Oh, man. Man, I'm good. Man, I'm good. Here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. Nice. Princess, World Ender. Do I need to take a screenshot of this? Where's my screenshot button? Oh, no. Wait. But I was taking a screenshot. You can't. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, just remember, I'm recording this. Wait, what am I doing? I'm recording this. I'm recording at 60 screenshots a second. I did it. I did it. Okay, all right, let's just... Okay, I'm going back to this decision. I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here.
Oh, no.
Well, you're probably not going to like it.
Wait, no. Hold on.
Blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Ah.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Huh.
Don't you dare.
Don't I dare? Dare I don't? Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
That does sound like good
In a
advice.
sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work.
Okay.
That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You'd better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die. I'm not risking death over your weird hunch. Anything to get out of this hell, you're right, I didn't like that idea. I'm just gonna stick around and do nothing, at least for a little while. I'm not risking death over your weird hunch. Maybe? Hold on. I need to start spastically saving.
I suppose we've got all the time in the world. More happy, please. The little...
Damn it.
Eventually you pass.
Damn it. Ah, damn it. I knew that would... Alright, okay, alright. It's pretty obvious what we need to do. Okay, alright. Yeah. Alright. But you better be right about this.
You can yell at me all you want.
Okay.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss?
Did that guy say we?
Ingrate?
Did the voices of the hero say we?
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Okay.
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
That's good.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Man, you know what? There's something about me. No hesitation. Not at all.
The
Not
end.
none.
Nice knowing you.
Oh. Hey.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Huh.
You're here to slay her.
Interesting.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Fascinating. Okay. Oh, you bastard! You're in for it now! Look, fool me once, I hate you.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time.
Yeah, right.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah, right. He's just playing a trick on me.
That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Huh?
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Huh? Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Uh-huh.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too.
Huh.
Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that.
Uh-huh.
Believe it or not, I care about you.
Huh. I believe it.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
That is such a good point. That's such a good point. Wink. That's such a good point that relates to something I did, maybe. That's such a good point.
The holy universe is strewn with the bodies of your failures.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
This is getting weirdly familiar.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Just stay focused, will you?
Okay. Alright, let's talk to the princess, because if there's someone that's gonna know anything about what the hell's going on here, it's this princess character. You got it. If anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone. No. You know what? I can't get an answer out of the narrator. I'm not gonna get an answer from the voices in my head. I'm just gonna go talk to the princess. I'm just gonna go.
Don't mind. The whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna go. Hey, princess.
Warning, before you go any further.
What do you mean?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
She won't be a problem.
Man, the voice of the cold really has taken over on this one.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
What about
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Yeah, you didn't say anything about the mirror. I'm gonna go to the mirror. Mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Interesting.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Huh, interesting.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
That's...
Now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Huh. Whole cabin's different.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't died. You certainly haven't already slain the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Okay. Taking the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I'm going in the basement.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wood.
Shit. Sorry, the very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
The room below is silent.
Silent, eh?
He's here. Naturally.
Yeah.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
I guess.
As you descend the final step,
Whoa!
the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Oh!
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
Hi.
And finally,
Hi.
the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Hi.
Ghost?
Calm down.
Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again.
I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Oh, yeah?
The princess drifts across the room to your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Yeah. I got a girlfriend. I'm taken, thank you.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
Not that many shivers.
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Oh. I feel... Oh, man, the name of the game is Slay the Princess. Well, you know, there's no way that it would work, right? Because if I tried to stab a ghost, I would just look stupid in the process. I would look really dumb, because it's just gonna go right through. But that is the name of the game. Like when you play Mega Man, you're trying to mega the man. You know, when you play Half-Life, you play at Half-Life the whole time. You know, when you play Doom, it's what you do. When you play Undertale, you're tailing under.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade.
Ah!
It's like you're slashing air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form. The skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
I had a feeling. Yeah.
You're adorable when you're confused.
Thanks.
But I didn't say you could touch me.
Okay.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
If I knew I'd have to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. I died too, and I'm not floating around. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? Why are you different?
You don't look dead, killer.
That's a good point.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm,
Ow.
eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
Why am I a bird?
And you don't feel dead either.
No, I don't know.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
Okay.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are. I've tried to leave on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here. I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here.
Okay.
You can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
Absolutely not.
I've got more of a...
Is she asking if she can...
More of a coupe of a body, you know.
us?
Well, a coupe is a two-seater. More of a unicycle of a body.
Why you
That's what I'm
can't let
saying.
that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place.
Yeah, okay.
If you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
Okay,
Would
yeah.
she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him.
Huh.
I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
What?
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Well... What? Okay, it's not very Slay the Princess. Man, there's a lot of choices here. There's a lot of things to do. You know what? I killed you. This does seem like fair play.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
Okay, weird.
Thanks for the body, killer.
You're welcome.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
Okay, cool. Ooh!
She rushes forward and then
Ooh.
she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
Okay.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now.
Ah.
The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body.
Good.
You collapse to the floor.
Okay.
Everything goes dark.
All right.
Get up. You've still got a job to do.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings.
Oh,
your
I'm
vision
fine.
Swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Uh-huh.
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor? Are they also supposed to be you?
What? Huh?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm...
Yeah? Go on. Finish the thought. What are you?
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
Do you have to deal with this annoying bickering all the time?
Yeah, kinda. It's a lot.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
Yeah, it does a little bit.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
Hopefully they'll all go away once we leave this place. I don't know how you can tolerate all of this noise.
Well, you know, not much of a choice, really.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him.
Him?
You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
Cruel,
That's
mean, a little rude, yeah.
You're kind of like me, actually.
Huh.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
Fair, all
Shut
fair.
up. Stop trying to manipulate everyone.
What says
Or
you?
don't, actually. It doesn't really matter. Because you won't be around to do this for much longer.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Slay the... Oh! I know what to do! I got it! I know the name of the game. Excuse me, I inhaled my own spit. I know how to do this! I got it!
Isn't that an interesting idea? I hadn't even considered it as an option. Slaying her would slay you. Are you sure you're willing to do that?
No,
Of course we're sure. The decision has already been made.
I didn't actually think that it would work.
Right then. Better this than ferrying her out of here.
That is the objective.
What do you think you're doing?
I don't know.
She's scared. No point wasting more time. Do it.
Thanks.
You lift the blade, then plunge it deep into your guts. Pain spreads quickly through your torso as you attempt to turn its edge up towards your heart.
I missed. Why did I go for the guts first?
No!
The princess, her spirit bound to your prison of flesh as she had once been bound to the basement's prison of stone, cries out in agony as you slice through organ and muscle.
Not me, though.
Skin roils and bucks as she violently pushes against it from the inside. Bits of her seep through, white and glowing with ethereal light, but still the walls of your prison hold.
Oh, good.
Is this really what you wanted? Do you hate me so much that you would kill yourself just to deny me freedom?
Yes.
He would, because he knows what's at stake, and he knows what will happen if you leave this place. I'm not so sure about all of that. Don't be modest. You're a hero.
Thanks.
You think it's going to stick around while you die? Hell no, I'm leaving.
You can try if you want, but I think this is an end for all of us.
Out, let me out, let me out, let me out!
Ugh.
The princess's form continues struggling to pull itself out of you, but the effort is in vain. You collapse to your knees. Your vision blurs, then starts to fade. And then what happens? I think he's gone. Just like everything else. Are we dead? I don't know. I don't think so. This is different than it was last time.
Oh. As the voices in your head debate amongst themselves, the form of the princess crawls from your body and into the vast nothing surrounding you.
Do you think we're done?
Do you?
I don't know. Oh! Oh my god! But you do not get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her stead. Oh! Wow.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Maybe.
Is that mirror again? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go to the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Why would I not go to the mirror? Why do you want me to? The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
Final?
Ignore him. You have to look.
Yeah, I gotta look. I'm going for it. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Final? What do you mean final?
Ignore him. You have to look.
I know. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. I'm gonna gaze at my reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Ugh. It's you. That checks out. You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Whoa. Oh, it's like an outline. Oh, proceed to the cabin. Oh my god, you are at the cabin. Hello.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Uh-huh. Attack the entity, destroy your body. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Uh-huh.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
That's the thing about hypnosis. Yeah, you have to believe. It's a willing escape.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Cryptic. Okay. So what you're saying is that I really managed to get here before doing anything else of value. Okay.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
I probably will, but I'm not sure.
You won't.
Okay. Okay! What?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Huh. Fascinating. Well, would you look at that? Somehow I made my way to probably what would be the piece of the true ending or something like that. Or maybe you're supposed to go there on your first try. I have no idea. But that's interesting. That's very interesting. I think I'm going to play this game to completion. I think it's the start of a series. So, no spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. If you want to play the game for yourself, you can play it through the link in the description below. But no spoilers. And thank you everybody so much for watching this one. I like things like this, really branching narratives. It does remind me a lot of the things I do, but that's just because I love choose your own adventures. I love cyclical things like this. I love, and this is like, this might be doing it better than I ever could, because the thing about doing it in a show format is you're really limited with the options. But with a game, you can actually program different paths and have flags and variables and stuff like that. That's something you can't do in a show where it's got to be like one after the other. There's no remembering on YouTube. The thing about trying to make a game like that on YouTube, which is kind of what I did, is that you kind of have to just count on things plowing. But this seems pretty cool. Can't wait to try it. So thank you everybody so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!